Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL East, Anibal Sanchez struck out 15 overall with the win, helping Washington get past the Marlins 6-1. The Phillies amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 7-6. The Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-3. The Chicago Cubs totaled 11 hits as they plundered the Pirates 11-2. The Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team at
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Number 62 makes his big league debut right after this. Digging in, Josh Harrison. We are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 640.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2 out double.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2 out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Joe Ross is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. And it's fouled away. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. On the ground to third. Cabrera's up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Miguel.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. To short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eric Thames.
The right fielder, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Into the box, Trace Barrera. And it's grounded just foul down the line. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
That is second. The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And Ross throws a breaking ball to freeze him up and catch him looking.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning. In now for Washington, Luis Garcia. And he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Garcia has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that, and I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
The pitcher, Joe Ross, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Stepping in, Josh Harrison, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Harrison, often known as J-Hay around the game. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
3rd inning, no score to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's the 2nd out.
The third baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter has Dribble Cabrera. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Matt Joyce now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Pablo Lopez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 and the hit.
Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward right center. Joyce will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this. Ready now for the Marlins. John Birdie back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batter.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
To 1-2 now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. A bouncer to the left side. There's Harrison for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins down quietly. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. And it's 1-1.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Standing in, Adam Eaton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. No runs, just one hit, one error thus far for the Nationals. Grounded up the first baseline. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1-0.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Matty, I can't even believe what's going through his mind right now. First knock in his show is a home run. I can only imagine he's thinking of everybody who's played a part in getting him to this moment. What an absolute bomb that was.
Stepping in now, Joe Ross, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 1-0 Washington. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Brian Anderson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. Eaton going back. but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
In today's game, is seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
The center fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
Up next from Miami, Matt Joyce, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 out here and a runner at second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Another one sent foul. 0-2. Here it is.
Ball 1. Ball, no.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins leave 1. It remains 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Joyce has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Mlb Cabrera.
Ready for another shot now as Mlb Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Alfaro is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired. 2 down now.
Left fielder,
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And there's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And that misses. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent.
the pitcher, number 29, Pablo.
At the plate now, Pablo Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down.
baseman, John Birdie.
To the plate now, John Birdie. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Here it comes on 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carter Kieboom. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Digging in, Eric Thames. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now back.
Striding into the box, Trace Barrera. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Nationals center fielder. Three and 0 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Garcia. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And it's quickly 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Up next for the Marlins, the
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Cabrera. On to first, and it's dropped. But they'll tag the runner anyway as the drop doesn't cost him, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. In now, Matt Joyce. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Hoyt is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Garrett Cooper is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First pitch of the at-bat down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And there's ball 2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking even.
And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Joyce is there, 2 gone. Into the box as Dribble Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And now maybe a mind game or 2 going on down there as he steps out a 2nd time in the AB. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And that misses 2-2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. On a line, that's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's Harrison for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. Richard Blyer enters from the pen to start the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Joyce is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Into far as might be expected, he's 0 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings through it for strike number 2. Blyer has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty B, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the box now, Eric Thames. And and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. In there, and it's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Marlins down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Washington Nationals win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Joe Ross earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Pablo Lopez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Nationals combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 1-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Bryce Harper drove home 3 runs, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 4-2. The Atlanta Braves totaled 11 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-3. The Cardinals took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 2-0. The Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got a road win against Arizona.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. The Nationals have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Sixto Sanchez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Stepping into the box, Josh Harrison. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Trey Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Birdie ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and Washington has the early 1-0 lead. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So striding in, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Harold Ramirez. 0-1 the count. Throw to first, but he gets back in time. Birdie on at first, nobody out. Count remains at 0-2. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Starling Marte becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brian Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Past battles with Scherzer, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Marlins leave 1. They're down 1-0. Digging in now, Eric Thames. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball outside.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Now the 1-0.
2-0 the count.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
No strike.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take.
Adam Eaton digging in next. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Eaton is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Hit down the line at first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That's foul, and he'll head back to the bench, a strikeout victim for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Ryan Zimmerman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit, a ball that's carrying, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Fouled away. Hit to short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to...
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is... Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
The batter, the left fielder, Victor Robles.
Now in the box, Victor Robles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jazz Chisholm, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Sixto Sanchez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
First offering on its way. John Birdie is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Scherzer will check at first. Runner back standing. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
No real chance for him to roll two that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Harold Ramirez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. After it is Eaton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric Thames.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball one to start the at bat. Now the 1-0.
Oh.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home.
3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So coming to the plate, Starling Marte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Popped him up. Suzuki waits on it. 2 gone.
Now down, first baseman, Jesus.
Some bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Josh Harrison stands in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. The throw will go to third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Now to the plate, Brock Holt. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, a productive AB last time, no doubt. But here with 2 outs, let's see if he can find some green grass in the outfield and drive something in a gap.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Harrison, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
In now, Jazz Chisholm. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Victor Robles digging in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to...
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Eric Thames will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Miguel Rojas is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he's way off balance with the swing there. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Robles waits on it. 1 out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Birdie. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 0-1 delivery, high and deep to right center. After it is Marte. He's there and records the first out. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1-2.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Starling Marte. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1 ball.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Brian Anderson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit to third. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Skied into straightaway right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Max Scherzer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1. Grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Josh Harrison will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2. It's taken down and in for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode. He'll
try it again. 3-2.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Brock Holt. He swings and misses, throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 0-2.
1-2, count.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation, because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
2-2 the count. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And the bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Stepping up now, Jazz Chisholm. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Garrett Cooper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Cooper, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. James Hoyt enters from the pen to start. From the stretch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trey Turner goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
Eric Thames.
So digging in now, Eric Thames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul and the inning is over. What was that all about? Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. First pitch coming. Here it is. John Birdie. Nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Starling Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 2-0 finish today. Washington claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Max Scherzer takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Sixto Sanchez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman retires the side to hammer down the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, the Nationals earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-0. The win was their 6th straight as a team. In other Nationals news, the team has completed a trade and have acquired left fielder Jacob Hayward from the San Francisco Giants and will send back right fielder Nick Banks, according to multiple sources. The Phillies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they manhandled the Mets 6-0. It was their 5th straight victory. The Friars allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Braves 2-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-1. The St. Louis Cardinals launched 3 home runs as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-4. The Diamondbacks defeated the visiting Giants 5-4. The Dodgers had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-6. Willie Adames was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, helping lead the Rays to a win over the Yankees 6-4. The Reds brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they blew out the Jays 13-2. The Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-3. The Chicago White Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-0. The Royals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-5. The A's halted their 6-game losing streak as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-0. The Twins completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-3. The win was their 7th